Davidsons began in 2007 in my garage at home. We started with one person, then we gradually built up. What we try to create is just quality developments with an attention to detail in terms of design.
In my line of work, I've dealt with a range of house builders, small, medium and large, and I've been quite struck by Davidsons' approach to the way they design and develop places. They're not just building homes, but they're also building places with a strong sense of legacy. They want to leave a positive impact on local communities, and that's something I've not seen from many house builders.
Well, our first site was at Wymeswold, only 4 or 5 homes from memory, it's going back a few years, but now we're 250 homes a year and growing. House number 1000, I can't quite believe it myself. So that's a very proud day for us as a family and as a business to reach this milestone. And so we're really delighted to get to this point. There isn't a big plan in terms of how many houses or where we go next. But with each milestone, we're absolutely determined that we'll maintain the Davidsons product difference and design detailing.
You can tell they've really sort of cared about the way the estate looks and how people are going to feel living here and that kind of thing. So you can tell they've put a lot of effort into that.
We'd looked at quite a few in the area, but the quality of this build was far superior.
To be honest, this is leaps and bounds ahead of the competition at the moment.
So when we came here, this was perfect because it was nice and light, had a lovely feel about it. The whole estate has a nice feel about it. So yeah, it was perfect for us.
You can't create a wonderful design development unless you've got the right people. And in Davidsons, we believe we've got a fantastic team of people that all share my vision. It's about putting it all together and everyone striving to create a development that is as pretty as it can possibly be.
I coined the phrase higgledy-piggledy housing, but I don't know how best to describe places other than higgledy-piggledy housing. So that's what I try and get at.
Quality of layout, desirability, street scenes are key to everything that we do on every development that we do. We feel that it's vitally important that a customer's first impression is a good impression.
But what makes Davidsons different is how we approach the building of a development. We don't just start with a blank piece of paper and do what we did last time. We start from scratch and try and work out, well, what will be right for this area? What will the houses look like? Where will the footpaths and all the open space be? And how can we really make the best out of a development such that in design terms, it's as good as it can possibly be? We really do think that's what sets us apart from anybody else.
There is a difference in the way Davidsons approach the planning process. They approach the local planning authority early and they ask for early input. That engenders a sense of trust, a sense of partnership working, and inevitably leads to better results but also faster planning.
The plans that were submitted from the first were very distinctive and very different to many of the larger scale developments that we see in the local area.
The balancing lagoon and the swale and the open space was set out at a very early stage of the development. The size of the plants is key for us as well, as is the season that they're planted in.
And there's a couple of really nice open areas to the fringes of the development that have been left open. And I think in the years to come that'll make it a really nice, peaceful place for people to go and sit down and just spend a bit of quiet time and leaves us with a nice legacy for the village.
We've termed the phrase legacy landowners. By that I mean landowners that offer their land for development but have got a big conscience. And we feel that we fit perfectly with legacy landowners because wherever we go we leave behind something that people can be proud of.
So there's 472 children here at Grange Primary School, so we are a very large primary school. We'd like to thank Davidsons for providing us with this space. Prior to using this space, we had to do all our physical education out on the playgrounds, but now we've got this brilliant space which we can use. It's a lot safer for the children. They get to develop their skills in a safe environment and it has a positive impact on their learning experience.
Placemaking is really about making everything work together, not just the architecture, not just the road design, not just the landscaping. It's about bringing all those fundamentals together in equal terms to actually create a place.
I think it would be good for architects and developers and planning committees alike to come and look at this and see what can be done to make things attractive for people to live.
We actually campaigned long and hard to be included in the HBF Customer Satisfaction Survey, and I'm pleased to say that for the last 3 years we've been granted 5-star status. All of our houses do come with the NHBC 10-year guarantee. We have an excellent working relationship with them. I think they're the policemen for maintaining standards throughout the industry, and we're very happy to work alongside them.
It's great to get endorsements, but that's not what our business is about. But we were humbled. We had the planning minister visit one of our developments, which in itself is pretty amazing. And so great that he took the time to come here and present us with an award for what he saw and recognised as being a beautiful development.
It feels homely. I think with some new builds you don't always get that kind of feel, but I do feel very much at home here.
I don't think there's anything I don't dislike about it. I like everything about it, really.
When you drive onto the estate, it's just got a great feel to it.
Just kind of makes you smile.
So I take great pleasure from driving around a completed scheme and seeing residents that are happy and the wider community that's happy with the legacy that we're leaving behind. As a family business, we want to build on that and deliver them more of that for the future.